Here's a nice radio from 1963, Zenith K731, has 7 tubes, AM, FM, has a walnut finish. Mine's got a little water spot damage, but nothing severe. It's got kind of a basket weave grill cloth here. Looks like there might be 2 speakers in there, I'm not sure. There's something in there. We have our Zenith emblem, tuning dial, dial layout here, automatic frequency control, FM, FM AFC, AM, tone, on, off, and volume. This is the Danish style cabinet. There's an American style cabinet that has a little more curviness on the right and left side of the legs there. I've always liked a more plain look myself. So let's look around the sides and the back here. Well, the left side is very plain, and to tell you the truth, the right side looks identical, so we'll kind of skip that. Here on the back, we have that kind of boardish cover. I don't know what that material is called. Got an interlocked cord here hooked in as the antenna. .35 watts, 0.35 amps, I guess. Zenith quality tubes. Long distance radio. Safety interlock. Do not attempt to defeat its purpose. I think they've used the wrong "it's" there. That's the abbreviation for "it is." I think the "it's" they wanted would not have had any apostrophe in it. Oh well. Zenith didn't need to be grammar saints. They just needed to make good radios. What do we care? Well, let's take the back off and look inside. Alright, here's the inside. There's that speaker. It's a pretty big speaker there. And there's that thing. Also, is that a speaker of some sort? I'm not sure. Seems to be a part of that assembly there. We have a 3-stage filter capacitor. We have, looks like, all original Zenith tubes, although I can't tell the 2 in the cans here. My suspicion is they're original. Cabinet has a number. It's not too unclean in here. Better than I expected. I'm going to check the bottom of this cabinet here. I was expecting a tube layout in here. Maybe they've stuck it on the bottom. Let's button this back up and check the bottom. Yeah, just as I suspected, on the bottom we find our tube layout and chassis bolts and some other type of number under the tube layout. Chassis 7M07. Patented in Canada. There's our tubes. It's interesting, the UL sticker says re-examination services. For some reason that's not the way I usually remember it. Re-examination services sounds not the way I'm used to thinking about it. Well, let's turn it around and see what the radio sounds like. Alright, let's try out the performance of the radio. Start on AM at the top of the dial.
WVRI salutes destined for...
That they get up there in the Pacific Northwest?
That's a large part of exactly why this number is hung where it is.
You're a property. You can't know God.
I mean, if you're dismissing this epic meal, you may want to have some...
You overlook your health, but overlook it.
The duct systems?
Accomplished professional chef, and she
Really, for
what's happening, and she's
my experience here, I'm getting very good AM reception with this radio. More channels, better reception than I'm used to. As I get lower in the band, the number and quality of my reception channels usually always goes away.
At $0 again this year, and my plan has no medical or prescription.
Switch them now.
Quartet people, you wouldn't happen to know an old cowboy song called
Dreamed of going. Call today to schedule your free in-home. It's available at Do It Best Hardware and gas or electric model. Brady and Big Joe. This is America.
Layway with great benefits.
All commercials, all the time.
AM Best A+ rating.
85.
Indies classic rock.
Try the tone control. Oh, it works. See what happens when we go off AFC. Nothing good.
I wanna get with you, so tell my friends that I'll be over here.
Leaning hard on the street like glory, got your lips on.
I guess that's my great courage. You gotta eat it down. One of very famous people. And you
Sunday church school begins
That sound good.
and morning worship at 10:40 a.m.
Particularly since it's
located at
so old. You'll notice I'm just about on the little white dot there to the left of the 1 and 100. I've had Zenith radios before that had that, and I never knew what that meant. And apparently that was the dial location for the Zenith radio station in Chicago. I was watching an Audubon 5425 video, and he pointed that out, so thanks to him, I know what it is.
Be the one you love from time to time. I never care. Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love.
But it's brand new.
That interlock to create the perfect storage system for you and your space. Create a space.
You've got your family, and they need you there. Oh,
Baby, I know.
baby, I know.
Nothing like a throwback jam.
It's the week I like.
ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. We have collectively, as a show unit, come up with the song that...
I thought I saw a...
All Worked our way through the bands there. It sounds pretty good, I think. This has been the Zenith K731 7-tube AM/FM table radio. Zenith. Automatic frequency control. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.